All right, Shalom. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. All right, this is another, just like a basic, lesson and all that. Just being out and about, off the plantation. All right, all right, but basically, like the topic, tonight's topic is going to be, through the Spirit. The name of this lesson is going to be called, there's nothing new about the New World Order. All right, because as far as whether it be like the heathen, or like Esau, or whenever these heathens get into a position of rulership, or they want everyone to conform to their rules. All right, or they want everyone to to come under the banner of their agenda, or and that's been happening, or if you're somewhat privy to the scriptures, or the case about Nimrod, or and so on and so forth. All right, but as far as this New World Order, or one of these like the prophecies, all right, as far as what Esau wants to push, all right, his agenda, all right, there's nothing new about it. All right, but first, we're going to be in Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, right, is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. All right, so even even the vessel, the spirit, in the vessel, all right, that you're in, or how many times you've been on this earth, all right, how many times a certain incident, or historical event, there's always been something like similar, all right, to that happening, or again and again, or just every time throughout the course of your existence, all right, or the same series of things just like keep on happening, or but just the Heavenly Father, He spices it up a little bit on every go around, all right, but everyone stays in their same lot doing the same things every time the Heavenly Father puts them back on the earth. All right, that even goes with all right, these world like governments and things like that. Or that's why America is called Babylon the Great. All right, because the first New World Order was called like Babel. All right, so it keeps on repeating and repeating. All right, verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, it hath been already of old time, which was before us? All right, so like we said before, everything it recycles itself. All right, but just to get on the topic of the New World Order. All right, just want to get like a little bit more of edification, as far as especially with like Esau, and some of the other heathen. All right, but mainly one of Esau's characteristics is going into other people's lands, or pushing his culture or lack thereof, or which is just a hodgepodge of things that he likes and things that benefits him, even beginning with the Roman Empire, or when I was like learning about the Roman Empire in school, like the instructor, one thing that struck a nerve, as far as looking back then and then being the truth as of now, he was just like talking about how the Romans just used to like borrow customs, they were more carnal than spiritual, or all their spiritual procedures and everything, those were just routines and things like that. It wasn't it was just they just as far as, their customs, have always been, vain. But the thing is, he just disrupts, other people's, cultures, occupying, or, that's part of like the New World Order. All right, so we're going to be in Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, or, like I was talking, the customs, philosophies and things like that. He transgressed, by wine, or, especially with this, or, talking about, this is a God-fearing country, or, just, his rendition of Christianity in general, is just straight up garbage. That's a serious, transgression, by wine. Not to mention, even, all these other, cultures he like borrows off of. He only wants the sweet and not the bitter. Like I've noticed that pattern, with every type of even, these Edomites that are into like certain sects of, Hinduism and things like that. No matter, what type of philosophy, he delves into, like he extracts out the sweet and, leaves the bitter. Talking about, that part's, irrelevant and things like that. That's part of, it's part of, his MO, as far as, transgressing by wine. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth, his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Like I said before, setting up embassies, occupying countries. All right, even here, that's why they call, America or New York, the great melting pot. Or, you have all these, like different nations, coming here. And also, different nations, being kicked out. Issachar and things like that. All right, him, being like the major authority, over like who gets to be here and who doesn't. When he came here, uninvited. All right, so verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? That's what I was saying before. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. All right, and that goes into debt, ibatya. All right, so basically, there's going to be, there's going to be, a recompense for that, and that's what that, is going to go into. All right, but, I just wanted to stick on the topic of, just get another example, just for edification, because, just through the Spirit, there might be, someone who hasn't, heard this account, as far as Nimrod. All right, Genesis 11 and 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. Even now, a lot of people are enthusiastic, or, about this, American dream. Or, our people, heathen, the third part of man alike. Or, just all this, enthusiasm. Or, just try to, let's make America great again. Or, and things like that. All right. All right, and they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. All right, and the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. All right, and let's see if, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, was for, New World Order. Or, everyone speaking the same, everyone looking the same, everyone living in the same place. Or, if he was for that, it's a small world after all. Or, type deal. Or, then why did he go about, doing this? All right, so let's read on. Verse 6. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this, the average language is, English. Or, you can't fly a plane. I mean, which, is pretty much, the average ways as far as, traveling, around the world. Or, it's the main way people, do that. All right, you have to speak English in order to fly one of those planes. All right. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. All right, because, it's about the Lord's will, not, a lot of people, have this, part of transgressing by wine, this humanist, philosophy, or, which is not of the Lord. All right, verse 7. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad, from thence, upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad from the face of all the earth. All right. All right, so, all right, the Heavenly Father, that wasn't part of his will. All right, so, he broke it up. He disrupted that. All right, let's get, I'm going to get one more account. I'm going to be in 1 Maccabees. Just that some of you like privy. It's like a privy to, the antics of Esau. Right. All right, so we're going to be in 1 Maccabees chapter 1. All right, let's start at 10. All right, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. Or, and this goes into, when we were following, like Greek customs, and all that madness, and even as of now, our people are with it, or because in order to live, comfortably, in this type of society, or there's certain degrees of playing ball, cooperating, all right, or compromising, to the point, all right, where you're where your integrity, your good standing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, or is a compromise, or which can't happen. It's like it happened. All right, because like I said before, in a few other lessons, as far as deviating, from the truth. All right, but I was just gonna wrap it up. I'm just about to go to the gym and all that. All right, but just know that this New World Order. All right, as far as what Esau wants to do, it's nothing new. All right, but with that, Shalom. All right, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. All right, salutations to the sincere Akim. All right, Shalom.